Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Chris Wright, and I'm the fire investigator for the Vance County Fire Department. On October the 1st, 2019, at approximately 1:17 p.m., the Vance County Fire Department responded to a reported structure fire located at 614 Main Street. Upon arrival, fire crews reported dense black smoke issuing from the eaves of the house and from the roof vents. Upon entry and fire attack, crews noted that the area of fire to be around the TV in the living room. The family arrived shortly after the fire department and stated no one was at home, so the fire department could stop their search and rescue efforts. The shift lieutenant contacted me to come out and perform an investigation because things seemed suspicious to him. So I got my stuff together, checked en route, and started responding. Before I arrived on scene, the fire crew was dispatched to another call that apparently had 3 kids trapped, roughly about 3 blocks down the road. I think the family also left the scene at this time. So when I arrived on scene, there was nobody on scene. The house was still open, but had been vacated by the fire department and the family. So I began my 360 outside investigation, taking photographs and documenting my photo log. Once I finished my outside 360, I began to do my investigation on the inside of the house. That's when I noted that to me and what information that was given to me by the lieutenant, shift lieutenant, the area of the fire was kind of in the area of the TV in the living room. So I began looking. Over behind the TV, I noticed a melted black box, and so I took pictures, photographed it, placed it in the evidence bag to be sent off to be identified and be tested. At that time, I also noticed what seemed to be a pour pattern, and what a pour pattern is a trail of flammable liquid that from point A to point B that could begin a fire from one location to the actual area that they want the fire to be started at. So I started documenting this, photographing, and collecting samples to be sent off to the lab to be tested to see if any petroleum products, flammable liquids, was involved. While I was doing my inside investigation, I did notice that, yes, the inside the structure didn't look too appealing. It had old furniture, kind of staged. The TV was an older, not broken TV, so the TV did not look operational. Without having the TV sent off to check and see, but to me, in my professional opinion, that it did not look operational. At this time, the family arrived back on scene, and they had their lawyer with them. And the lawyer got out, asked who it was. I identified myself as Chris Wright, the fire investigator with the fire department, and I was conducting an origin and cause investigation. And then he explained to me that I was violating his client's Fourth Amendment rights by illegal search and seizure, which I can understand because the property was left vacated, and I did not have written permission or verbal permission, and I didn't have an administrative search warrant to go on the property. If the fire crew had left to go on another call, then the scene still would have been occupied, giving me that legal right to be inside the residence to conduct my origin and cause investigation. And if the family had been on scene when I arrived, I could have got verbal and or written permission to conduct the investigation. If I was denied this permission, then I could have easily went and applied for an administrative search warrant and come back to perform my investigation. But I would like for you to I would like to present the information and the findings admissible in court because there was reasonable suspicion, probable cause, that this was a set fire. I have a photo of the pour pattern outlined with obvious areas of deformity products involved as far as furnishing, Luan, flooring, and I would like to submit that as Exhibit A. I also have the melted appliance that was behind the TV that I also want to enter as Exhibit B, so it can be tested and identified to see if this may have been the cause of the fire, to rule out arson. I'm not trying to rule arson, I'm just trying to rule out arson or some type of mechanical issue. So this is Exhibit B. So I ask you to allow this evidence, this search and seizure of evidence, to be submitted and viewed in this case to either rule out arson or to rule arson. Thank you.